Mr. Smith, the Giro is our climbs, wonderful scenarios, is colors of the Gruppo, a sort of inspiration for the fashion and for your job.
Yeah, I mean, when you see the bunch together, it's always fantastic. And of course now the bicycle is colourful, the wheels are colourful, everything. And of course we have the pink jersey, so, no, it's really good. And also the writing everywhere and on the street, and a lot of the fans are writing on the street. It's really good. I mean, this tour is very hard. Oh my gosh. This week, every day is really tough.
What about the beginning of your passion about cycling?
Yeah, I mean, I started when I was 11 years old, and it was quite interesting because, previously I had always been everywhere with my mum and dad, and then suddenly, age 11 or 12, I was cycling and no mum and dad. It was like really like freedom, like a feeling of freedom. And so that was great. And then I just fell in love with racing, on competitive spirit. And I learnt a lot from cycling, about teamwork and about good days and bad days. So I owe a lot to cycling.
Who's the best dressed rider in your opinion?
Well, I mean, Bradley Wiggins is, he's an English mod. He's very good. David Miller. I mean, a lot of the French and the Italian riders are very smart. I can't remember all of them. I mean, I remember Cipollini used to be very smart. I think he has many watches, Cipollini. And then Mark Cavendish, he's a big customer of Paul Smith. So I think it's quite interesting with cycling because it's very linked with style, the style of the bike. I mean, I used to keep my bike in the bedroom and look at it like a shrine at night. So it was, I think it's quite a stylish sport.
We know Mark Cavendish as a proud guy, a courageous guy, speaking fearless.
Yeah. I mean, he's sometimes he speaks too quickly without thinking. But I think it's just his character. What can you say? He's a good sprinter, and I think sometimes he feels like everybody's putting too much weight on his shoulders, and he's 25 years old. I mean, what we forget is most of these guys are very young, so they haven't really experienced life. All they've really experienced is cycling. And so, some days they feel, almost not like children, but, they feel very insecure. So, and then you have every different character. You've got confident ones like Cipollini, and so everybody's got their own character.
What about Brad and David? Brad is something like a rock star.
Yeah, Brad is in England. He looks like Paul Weller. And actually, I introduced him to Paul Weller one time in my shop because I knew Paul was coming. We were making a book signing in my shop for Paul Weller, and Bradley was finishing the Giro on the Sunday night. So I called him. I said, if you get back to London for Monday, we can meet with Paul Weller. And we did, and it was great. They both look identical then. Now Bradley has short hair, but then he looks like a rock star here.
And the last one, as fashion icon, do you feel like a climber, a sprinter, or what?
Hopefully like a climber. That was always my best feature, was climbing, because where I was living was in the hills, and I'm quite tall, so back in the saddle and just calm. But I was always really bad. So sorry.
Thank you.